Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Oh my God. Hi, everybody. Did you miss us? How you doing? And welcome to Beacon in the Dark on the RNN Network, which is the Rift Nation Network. I'm Susan and
I'm Marci.
She's Marci. So how is everybody doing? And today, I'm not doing the chakras the way you guys are used to. I actually shared out to so many different places. I shared out to, I don't know, 6 or 7 groups already. But thank you, Howie. Hello, Mr. Odell. So as usual, if Marci gets the urge to tone, she goes away. And if I got a spirit talking to me, I'll let you know. But what we're doing tonight is giving you as much information as we can about each chakra. Now, trying to fit chakras in an hour show, yeah, little hard. So we're going to just throw this all at you. So your best bet is just to put this on replay. Keep listening, keep listening, keep listening, keep watching, replay. Yeah, you guys like my new curtains?
Yes.
Those were so cheap. I mean, yes, I finally don't have this thing hanging up there. I actually have actual curtains back here. So I thought it was really cool. I just figured I'd share my new curtains. So, but we're talking about the 7 major chakras. We're not talking about the higher heart, the lower root, or anything like that, is what we're going to. So what we are talking about is the basics, so to speak. And of course, if we have time, which we usually kind of do sometimes, we'll get into a little bit of the aura fields. Now, I have my information, Marci has hers, and we just kind of wing it as we go. We wing it.
That's where to go.
Yeah, because when we plan a show, it just doesn't work that way. So I just say, hey, let's talk about this. Okay. That's what she says. Marci, listen. Okay. Marci, let's. Okay.
She just texts me and I'm like, okay.
Oh my God. So hello, Michelle. How you doing? Hopefully you did get your order, honey. Oops. Wasn't supposed to say that. Somebody's saying hey or babe. Sorry, I got headphones on, Lonnie. So the first thing I want to start with, and this might, encourage Marci to tone after she hears me, is the seed sounds.
That's a normal human aura sound.
Yep. No laughing. Okay. No laughing. Say that with me again. No laughing. Okay, you can laugh with me. All right. So we're going to start with the root chakra and work our way all the way up to the crown. Now, the crown doesn't have a seed sound at all. Not in the chakra method I work with. There's no seed sound for the root chakra. So we're going to just do the seed sounds right through. So follow along. I'll speak them first, and then I'll say them the way they're supposed to be said, which is kind of singing a little bit, but not really singing. Don't worry, you're safe, okay? Just letting you know, you'll be safe. Okay, so we have lam, vam, ram, ham, ham, om, and then silence. Now, the way to do this, and again, Marci will jump in anytime here. The way to do this is to start off with the sounds. So here we go. Lam, vam, ram, ham, ham, om, and then silence. And what this does is it helps balance your chakras from the root all the way up. There's many different methods to do this.
Well, also, chakra means circle.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to verify as far as what's been going on. I call these my Bibles.
Yeah, I've got the hands of light one. That's the one I got, the hands of light.
And then the light emerging.
That's the new one I'm gonna get.
When I was like 22, Barbara Brennan came out with these, and she's channeling by Hayonin.
Right.
And a lot of them was like automatic drawings and automatic, which goes beyond man's understanding of, but it was like, I was underlying, like, I do all this stuff.
Right.
And it verified with the pictures that are going on. But I found like major chakras in the area of the body they nourish. So the base is red, and it's adrenals, and that's the spinal column and the kidneys.
Yes.
And the second is the sacral, and that's 2 inches below your belly button.
Yes. Just like that.
And that's orange, and that's the gonads. And that's the reproductive system.
Yes.
The third is your will chakra, your solar plexus.
Yep.
That color is yellow.
Yeah.
That's the pancreas.
Yep.
And that's the stomach, liver, gallbladder, nervous system.
Yes.
The fourth is a heart, which is green, which is the thymus, heart, blood, vagus nerve, circulatory system.
Yep.
And then the fifth is the throat, and that's blue, and that's the thyroid, bronchial, vocal apparatus, lungs, alimentary, and canal.
Yep.
And then the sixth is the head, which is indigo, with the pituitary. That's the
Third eye.
lower brain. Left eye, ears, nose, and nervous system. And the seventh is the crown, which is violet white, and that's the pineal, and that's the upper brain and the right eye.
Sorry.
You
I
look
was
so
pointing. That's what I was doing. Now, Marci deals a lot with like the medical stuff. I deal a lot with the psychological issues, but I did find, of course, anybody that knows me, my chakra book is like this big. Eventually I will write it up. But hey, what are you going to do? I found some hand mantras. You know, you do a lot of sound mantras.
Well,
But there's
yeah, and they're all
also
connected.
hand mantras, right?
Right, you can clap and that'll circulate everything.
So your pinky and your thumb, okay, held like this. Oh, if you guys can see that, held like this, okay, that is your root chakra. Now you want to keep these loose. You don't want to go, oh, I can't. Keep them nice and loose. And what you do with these is you rest them right on your if you're sitting down, you want to rest them right on your thighs and just rest them. And this is the hand mantra that helps you work with the root chakra. Now we're going to be talking about the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra, this one's always difficult for me to do sitting down. So hold on a minute here. Okay, so we go like this. So, okay, so that's one hand under the other and thumb, but it's down. The palms are down. The thumbs are up. You rest that right, like right where your stomach goes into your thighs. Rest it right there. That's going to be your sacral chakra. Now your solar plexus, so much more easier. Palms together, cross thumbs. That, cross your thumbs like this, cross. Okay, that you want to put right on your solar plexus. So it's facing in towards you, towards your solar plexus. Okay, the next one is even easier. Okay, very easy. You want to put these two fingers together, not these two, but these two. And you want to hold it right over your heart chakra. Okay, you just hold it over your heart chakra. That's another way. Now we are dealing with your throat chakra. Now in your throat chakra, you want to interlace your fingers, put your thumbs together, but turn it this way, which makes you kind of look like a quack, quack, quack. It's a little more difficult to get up over here, at least at my age. I don't know. So hello, Rhonda. That one. Now, when we're dealing with our third eye, so much easier. We want to put these two fingers together. Okay. And then we want these to touch. If you guys can see that, they touch. Even the thumbs, they bend and touch at the knuckles. These are the only two that are up. These bend and touch at the knuckles. This is your third eye. Ooh, I can feel that. I like that one.
Buzzing.
That's your third eye. Now your crown, fold your hands together. Now put your two pinkies up. That's your crown. That's your crown. Meanie, I'm calling in from planet Zorro. Sorry. I've had a weird day today. A very productive day. I've been going nonstop. I swear to God. Who you wagging at? Daddy's out there. You're in here. Who you wagging at? You want to say hi? All right, come on. Here we go. Say hi to everybody. This is Otis. This is my poopy puppy. Say hi, Odie.
All
Hi,
right,
Odie.
Susan, I'm ready to do some tones for you.
Yes,
and your
I
dog.
am.
All right. You ready?
More.
That was Kuan Yin.
More. I love her. More. I always feel so much better when I get my Marci fix.
That's what people say. Well, we've got the Council of Nine, and the Council of Nine, and it's really funny with the story with them because they've been all around the world.
Yep.
But they worked with Eisenhower, and when the whole thing of Star Trek started, it was like Gene Roddenberry was there with the Council of Nine.
Yes.
And it's so funny because Desilu Productions started the whole Star Trek, and then it was sold by Paramount. And I was just reading about the whole Lucy and Desi Arnaz and their whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny, all that whole cosmic. And Leonard Nimoy, it's like they had like an ambassador as far as the whole alien energies.
Yep.
And Leonard Nimoy was kind of like representative. The next generation went more into it with the Gene Roddenberry as to the hierarchies,
yes,
the Council of Nine, the Galactic Federation, as far as the energies of the Earth,
yeah,
and the vibrations that are going on there.
Which is what chakra energy is. Vibration, energy,
sounds, energies,
yes,
lower energies, higher energies,
yep,
vibrations. And as we awaken our DNA, then it gets bigger and bigger. If our energy is slower or lower with lower vibrations, it moves slower. So the more we clear out, the faster
exactly
our energies or circles work.
Exactly.
As far as what's going on.
So there are notes, you guys. If anybody out there plays like an instrument, guitar, piano, keyboard, whatever it is you guys play, or if you just can pulse a note in on a phone, because nowadays you can do all that. You start off with the root chakra, and the note for that is actually C. The C is the root. The solar plexus is D. The the sacral is D. The solar plexus is E. Heart is F. The third eye, throat, is G. The third eye is A, and your crown, of course, is the letter B. So, and these are notes you can actually work with when you do that as well. So I couldn't read them with my other glasses.
When I used to love watching Ancient Aliens, they talked a lot about Leonardo da Vinci. And a lot of his paintings are folded in half.
Yes.
And also the Last Supper, the musical notes are the pieces of the bread.
Right.
And also the notes and the cliffs on it. And so if you play it, it's a higher frequency. So there's all these messages that we've had.
Yes.
Through all the Da Vinci disappeared for a couple of years, but a lot of his drawings and energies that
there's a meaning behind them.
The meanings behind them.
Yes.
It
really is.
We have so many different messages. I just heard a high pitch, so somebody up there is acknowledging or
yes, they are, but to change the subject real quick, I can't help it.
No,
I'm sitting at my desk, And I'm like straightening things out. I've been organizing because I've been trying to get everything like decluttered and rearranged. And all of a sudden, the window's open, but it's been kind of like a cloudy day. And all of a sudden, I feel like the sun is just shining so brightly on me, but there's
Right.
no sun. Weird.
Well, no, and that's that white light energy.
Yeah.
Those are the guides. Those are the portals. Those are the energy. Like I cleared out more, and they said completions. It was like that white light energy.
So they want me to
Again,
clean?
what?
They want me to clean and organize?
Well, anything to do with unnecessary things that are broken that we've used it up.
I'm just rearranging my office. That's
Well, yeah,
all I'm
but
doing it, yeah.
Yeah, just trust whatever,
Yeah, so
wherever it is.
I'm just going with the flow, and I just got this big bright ball of sunshine, and it was actually pretty cool.
Well, and I had a friend of mine that was American Indian and Black. And I remember rearranging my room and I could hear like a buzz in my room. And he goes, that's because everything is aligned with where it's supposed to go.
Right.
And you'll hear like a high pitch energy.
Yeah.
That goes on like it's all
see,
aligned.
you do, but with me, it's like I feel like the sun is like shining brightly on me, telling me, okay, this is the right direction to go. So then what happens, guys, I really am a real blonde. This isn't dyed. Of course, it's gray and white, but I get stuck in that mode. And I know that has something to do with chakras. I get stuck. It's like, okay, I got to get this done. Let me get this done. Let me motivate. Let me keep going. So I forget to make coffee. I forget to turn something on for supper. It's in the crock pot waiting to go. All I had to do was turn the dial. I forgot to do that too. I get stuck. And it's like, get it done, get it done, get it done, get it done. And it's like nothing else around me. It's like, oh, there's stuff going on around me. I get like tunnel vision when I'm focusing on something. That's what it's called, tunnel vision.
Well, it's a meditative energy that goes on. I gotta hit another note. It's funny. It's like once we say something, they acknowledge, the energies that are going on.
Oh, I like that one. I really like that one.
They're just on a roll. It's so nice. I'm watching more and more people like tuning in on our show.
Yeah. Not everybody catches it when we're live, but a lot of people will say, okay, I got the time, I'll watch it later, which is fine. Because with this particular show that we do, it's about the information that we're providing. It's about the help. If they need to come on because they need to speak about something, we're here. So let's give you guys some psychological issues to each one. Okay, well, I'll make this short and sweet. I swear to God, I will. I won't talk a lot. Okay, so your root chakra. What you're dealing with is survival issues such as finance, independence, money, food. And when this chakra is open, you actually feel safe and fearless. So, and this is if the chakra is functioning the way that it should. Now, on the sacral chakra, told you I'd be short and sweet. On the sacral chakra, emotionally, what we are dealing with is a sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, and of course, sexuality. We're comfortable with that. That's when it's all completely balanced. Solar plexus, emotional issues are self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem with your solar plexus, believe it or not from your heart, but from your solar plexus, those come from. Now, your heart chakra, of course, is love, joy, and your inner peace. Because if you're not feeling that love, joy, and happiness, you won't have the inner peace, So this is when they're all functioning really completely. Now, your throat chakra is, again, communication issues. And this is self-expression of feelings and truth. These are all emotional, not the medical symptoms that you can actually feel. Your third eye, issues with intuition, your imagination, wisdom, and the ability to think and make decisions come from your third eye chakra. Your crown, of course, what we're dealing with is inner and outer beauty. Okay. Our connection to spirituality and pure bliss. Yay.
Hey, Susan?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with Howie, but I'm supposed to do a tone for him because I'm hearing the word shift, and I don't know if Howie
Possibility.
wants to acknowledge that or not.
Oh,
But
I
it's
don't know. He might be here. He might be at work, but you can always just tone away. You'll still watch the replay if he's at work.
okay.
Yeah.
For some whatever reason, I was supposed to do one for him.
And if you guys have a particular issue or something, please let us know when we're doing this. And I'm pretty sure Marci will hit a tone. And if somebody comes in to talk to me, I'll let you guys know. Okay.
Yeah, because I hear the word alignment.
Yes.
Like,
exactly.
Something's a little bit off, and then once we get our energy aligned,
right,
things will synchronize a lot more.
Yes.
But I got to hit this note. That one was strong.
I know, my eyes are still closed. Oh, hey, good evening, Nikki. So, yep, I don't know if Howie's at work or not, but good evening.
Okay.
Good evening,
if
Nikki.
Listen to it, that's fine. But whatever reason, I'll hear. It's like there's a lot of times I'll hear them and I'll ignore them,
right,
and I'll repeat myself over and over again. Or there's times I'm like, give somebody this thing, and I'm like, I don't want to give that to that person, and they're like, give that to that person. So a lot of times it's like cosmic gifts, or we earn it. Like I had my friend Sam that was a shaman, and I'd got like 2 doji swords.
Right.
And they're like, give him one of the swords.
Right.
And that was acknowledgement. Of course, being the male, he got the bigger one. I got the smaller one.
Right.
But, it's funny that they will give you gifts, or the way that they said it's nothing to do with religion. They say we test you, and if you pass the test, then we give you opportunities.
Makes sense. Hello, Miss Danielle Long. How you doing? Well, my stomach has been somewhat acting up and annoyed the past few days. Not sick or anything. Huh. So she's had a stomach bug.
Or toxic cleansing, or toxic energy, or somebody might be hooking onto her psychically.
Yeah.
A lot of times people, they latch onto us and we get stomach aches. So we never know what's been going on.
Well, that's your solar plexus.
And that's your root chakra too. That's your psychic center.
Right. But in your sacral chakra, your solar plexus is digestive problems. And again, all sorts of things. And we're getting that. No, not a bug, just aches. Yeah. It just aches. So literally there are issues within your chakra system that can affect you physically. But if you want to give her a quick tone or something before I get into this, maybe Marci can do something to help you out with this, and then I will get into the imbalances before we give you information so you can actually help balance yourself. And you can do that through food and stuff.
The hands-on. So a lot of times the tones along with it, that's what I'm being told. So a lot of times it's not me, it's them coming through, like that hands of light.
Okay, you toned, I'll send. How's that? You ready? All right. Let me know if you feel any better. I want to see how that worked.
I'm getting, because a lot of times we carry on these inner child.
Right.
And that's a whole other different thing, because our inner child is still alive. We segregate. Things happen to us, we block it out. But something happened to her when she was 5. And I don't know if something just triggered onto it or what, but
Yeah.
I get the 5-year-old, or the lostness, the confusion, the pain that goes on. Somebody might have said something,
Right.
and it's resurfacing on
She
the
said,
pain.
yes, yes, you felt it, or yes, the 5-year-old. So we're on a delay. we
Or
know it's a
both.
yes. We don't know yes to which one.
At least it's
So
acknowledging on something.
yeah, and that happens. It really does. But let's get into a little bit more information. I drive Marci nuts when I do this, but
No,
when
it's fine.
it's information. It's in here, and it's got to come out. It's got to
It's okay.
go.
Susan, just let it go.
She's right. Yep, you are 100% right there, Marci. Dead on. Say
See,
yay!
and that's what happens. Our inner child, our past
Yes.
lives, our post-traumatic, the tones bring out certain things. It's not linear. It'll bring out certain emotions and the energy. So something's triggering that needs to be released.
I think I've been really goofy lately since we started back up, and I listen to the tones on a regular basis.
Right.
My goofiness is coming out again.
And the playfulness, and that's
Yes.
where we are inner child. And a lot of times when I do the tarot readings, it's like I'll see the child upside
Yep.
down, like things are too serious.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta
I'm
learn to
wicked
play.
goofy. Yeah.
That's when our soul is in our essence.
Yep.
When we learn to play, but we're taught not to, or we're taught to be the adults.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the big kid. That's what I like to be. She says
Yeah.
5-year-old might be because I've been doing shadow work. So she's been
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. I burped.
That was a
You
good
healed her and I
strong
belched. So she's been doing the shadow work here is what she's been doing.
Oh,
So
good.
that would explain why you're getting that emotional flashback coming from a psychological
Because
standpoint.
I'm hearing,
Yeah, that would cause that.
hearing her 5-year-old scream.
Right.
So what was not allowed to be released,
Right.
it is now letting out.
Right. See, that's a hard thing to do when you go through all your past, especially when you have traumas, to try to let that go. It's something that sometimes, and that stuff can be stuck as well. So let's start with the root. I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit about the root and what happens when it's on balance. I'm going to try to run through this stuff as quick as possible, shorten it, try as much as I can, but there's actually an imbalance in your root chakra. You can actually feel anxiety from your root chakra. Believe it or not. You can have nightmares, can result in eating disorders, excessive negativity, criticism, greed. Let's see, illusions, excessive feelings of insecurity, living in survival mode. A desire for security actually dominates and can translate it to concerns over your job situation. Physical safety, shelter, and health. An imbalance in the root chakra can lead to fear, paranoia, withdrawal from physical reality, the feeling of victimization, inclination towards violence, procrastination, oh my God, defensiveness. You may find yourself actually appropriate attention and intertension. You may feel lethargic, of course, which is going back in the past, lethargic, and the feeling that to take unwanted actions. Now, the physical ailments in this one, we're talking about the root chakra when it's off balance or it's blocked. What we're dealing with right here is physical ailments such as anemia, fatigue, lower back pain, sciatica, depression, varicose veins, frequent colds, cold hands, cold feet. Physical imbalances may manifest as problems in the colon and the bladder with elimination or the lower leg, feet issues. In men, prostate problems may occur, weight loss again over an in underactive actual sex drive, pure immune system, and irritable bowel syndrome, all just in the root chakra. Wow.
It is being pissed off,
Yeah.
not being able to digest things
Yep.
emotionally or physically, and so that's why people get constipated. You know, they're like,
Lot.
"Oh, I'm fine," you know, and then their body gets clogged up.
Yeah. There's a lot of different things you can actually do with the color red. Have a red crystal. There's some aromatherapy that can actually help. It'll take up most of the show to try to go over everything, but I can give you guys suggestions. Any red fruit or vegetable, any red fruit, herb, or spice can actually help you with this as well, because we're dealing with the root chakra, which is red. If that actually helps. She says she's doing good then, because she's doing the shadow work that she's supposed to be doing.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, and again, you can also beat drums. Drums are really good for your root chakra. Go outside, nature. If you're feeling ungrounded, do some yard work if you can. Work on your plants in your house if you have those. So there are so many different things you can actually do. What else do you think we can do with the root chakra there, girl? Any other ideas?
It's just all energy blocked, and I think it's a lot of fight or flight energy.
Yep.
You know, like, and that's what I had to like work with, and that's what I was talking about with before the diabetes, that powerlessness.
Yeah.
You know, because I was having all those digestive problems
Right.
that are going on, and it's just a matter of acknowledging and not fighting, not saying I'm
Exactly.
fine.
Like Michelle doing the shadow work and understanding now why that came about. It's because she is doing the shadow work, but it also right now she'll know she's not alone because you sensed what was happening for her.
Right.
So
And it's
that's
once you
an equal
acknowledge it,
balance as well. Yeah.
then it surfaces and release it. You just
Yes.
own it, draw it out, paint it out, dance it out, you
Yep.
know, scream it out, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
And when I read the inner child workbook, they had an exercise where you go in each door as a different development. Your infancy, your toddler. You go and you hug that part and say, "What do you need? I will always protect you."
Right.
And you integrate those parts of yourself that are going off, because a lot of times we're blocked off.
Right.
And so we need to integrate those parts of ourselves that are lost.
Yes.
You
Agreed.
know,
Agreed. Hello, Miss Lois Clark over on YouTube. Yeah, Michelle agrees. Absolutely. All right, but now your sacral chakra is slightly different. You're a little bit shorter right up, so I don't have to read so much and drive everybody nuts. But information, knowledge is the key. Here we go. Emotional instability, fear of change, sexual dysfunction, depression, jealousy, confusion, lack of connection to the manifest world, unfocused, inability to function practically, repressed emotions, and lack of creative energy. Now, it can also go to eating disorders. Alcohol and drug abuse do come from this chakra. Lower back pain, asthma, allergies. Let's see. Yeast infections, urinary problems, aches and pains in the lower abdomen, irregular menstruation cycles, bladder and or kidney infections, and of course, sexual issues, as well as impotency or frigid towards it. And those happen too. And again, what are we dealing with? The color orange. Color orange. What's orange, guys?
When I was reading the inner child workbook, they were talking about like the sucking in, the smoking cigarettes. It's like people that are more depressed. They'll smoke more cigarettes. It's inhaling. It's taking that stuff in.
Yeah,
it's
sometimes.
not expressing that stuff in.
Yeah. I agree. I haven't done that in a long time. The color orange, guys. Orange, anything orange, any fruit, herb or spice that is orange. Aromatherapy is really good for this particular chakra. It's just, you can do this actual yoga poses for this. There's the hand mantras, the sound mantras, and you can work with the notes. So these are the physical symptoms that you guys are going to feel if it's unbalanced or blocked. And especially for somebody like Michelle that's doing the shadow work. She's doing shadow work. As she's doing it and releasing it, she might unbalance something. So now she'll have the answers. Okay, I know this is orange. I'll do this. Feeling unbalanced,
And if
eat
you
an
start
orange.
shaking, just
Yeah.
acknowledge the shakiness and releasing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your body is like a nervous system, and they talk about anxiety and nervous system, and or you'll be around something negative and your body will actually feel that negativity.
Yes.
And it won't feel safe.
Yes.
But it will be like guarded, like I've got to protect myself.
Yeah.
And those are issues I had to deal with in my childhood.
Right.
You know.
And that's why sometimes, like, say, if you're in a big crowd and people go out there, but they won't really talk to many people in the crowd, they look standoffish. It's not that. It's just that they're keeping themselves safe because of issues in the past. Yeah, definitely.
Overwhelming, overstimulated.
Yep. Yep.
You know.
Yep. So they sit there and they look like they're or body language. You cross your hands like this and you're leaning up against the pole. That usually means leave me alone and don't talk to me. And that's the persona that they want to put out there, is because they can't deal with it. They just like, hello, leave me alone. Oh my God. I feel like we just got on here.
We just get off?
Got here. Not yet, almost. Solar plexus chakra. Now, again, that's like 2 inches above your belly button. I do 2 fingers. Here we go. Now, excessive control over authority. Childhood issues, of course. Let's see, over authority, your environment and people. Feeling helpless in, oh, excuse me. Oh my God, I really need 2 sets of glasses here. Irresponsibility, being obsessed with last minute details, seeing life through filters, plus or minuses when losing sight of the whole picture, being manipulative or having a lack of clear direction, ambitions, low self-esteem, difficulty making decisions. You also may have anger and self-control issues or control issues, which I dealt with. Also being over rigid, controlling behavior, also suffer the victim mentality. Like, I'm the victim, I'm the victim, I'm the victim. Okay.
Or people pleasing.
Yes. And also going into hero mode. Now, also other problems, digestive problems, ulcers, diabetes, hypoglycemia, let's see, constipation, nervousness, colitis, poor memory, weight problems, ulcer, diabetes again. Wow, I got to learn to edit my stuff better. Arthritis, pancreas, liver, kidney problems, anorexia, bulimia, hepatitis, believe it or not, stems from this particular chakra. And let's see, oh my God, tumors, intestinal tumors. Thank you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and colon disease. This all comes from that. I can read a room if energy is off. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Let's get into the heart real quick because we're running out of time and I want to give Marci time to talk. Now, your heart.
Okay, you're on a roll.
Sorry. I just want to make sure you guys get the information. And again, solar plexus is yellow. Any food, herb, or spice that is yellow vegetables, yellow fruit, eat anything yellow. If you're starting to feel these things, it's going to help bring you back into balance. Okay. There's also some meditations out there that you can do. Now, your heart chakra, if your heart is blocked, that's what we want to get to right now. We want to get up to our heart chakra being more open is what we want. Okay. Now, the blockage of the heart chakra is being overly defensive, feeling closed down, while jealousy of fear of intimacy, relying on other people's approval and attention. It also involves always putting yourself in the role of survivor or rescuer. Being recluse, antisocial, holding grudges, not being able to forgive, let's see, also result in manipulative behavior, feeling unworthy, the inability to trust yourself and others. Let's see, heart and breathing disorders. Also, heart and breast cancer, chest pain, blood pressure issues, immune system problems, muscular tension, respiratory ailments such as lung infections, bronchitis, excessive energy, possibly resulting in heart palpitations. That happens with this. And again, that's green. Anything green you eat is going to be really, really good. Now, let me get through the rest of these and then we could just chat the rest of the time here. Throat chakra. Throat chakra. Okay, this is your throat. Lack of speaking. What do we have here? Too much or inappropriate. It can end. Okay, speaking too much or inappropriately, not being able to listen to others, not being able to keep secrets or keep your word, low self-esteem, anger, hostility, resentment, insecurity, timidity, and introversion, which is you're an introvert. Let's see, thyroid imbalances, swollen glands, fever, flu, infection, as well as mouth, jaw, tongue, neck, and shoulder problems, hormonal disorders, mood swings, bloating issues, with menopause, dental disorders. Let's see, throat lumps, laryngitis or throat tonsils, teeth problems, thrush, earache, sinus infection, thyroid problems, arthritis and in shoulders, sore shoulders, arms, and stress. Okay. That's any bluish green type vegetable. Wow, we're losing views as I'm giving them information. It's so weird. Just get through these last two and then Marci can talk. How's that?
You're doing good, Susan. I'm just listening.
Oh, like it's been a while since I've actually talked about all this stuff. Now, your third eye, which of course is right here in between your eyebrows, what you're doing with is you're feeling stuck in the daily grind, actually fantasies that actually appear more than reality, get stuck in your fantasy realm, indulgence, psychic fantasies, and illusions, not being able to establish a vision for yourself and realize it, rejection of everything spiritual beyond the usual, as well as lack of clarity, mental confusion, and depression come from your third eye. Weird. Now, learning disabilities. Coordination problems, sleep disorders, thyroid imbalances, swollen glands, fever, flu, blocked third eye chakra can result in mouth and jaw, tongue, neck, shoulder problems, hypertension, hormonal disorders, PMS, mood swings, bloating, panic, depression, addiction, migraines, headaches, dizziness, nausea, sinus problems, earache, hormonal imbalances, and eye problems. My God, I need to keep my chakras balanced at the rate we're reading this. I'll tell you. The crown chakra. Okay, let's see. Headaches. We have photosensitivity, mental illness. Let's see. Criticism regarding what is sacred. Let's see. Living in your head, a disconnection from the body and earthly matters, as well as excessive attachment to spiritual matters. You're also dealing with blood vessel problems, rash, muscular diseases, chronic enthusiasm. Let's see, no medical explanation, sensitivity to light, certain sounds, the environment, and again, left and right brain disorders and coordination problems, and sometimes epilepsy. Now, all of these conditions stem from chakras not being balanced.
Or being the
Freaking
orchestra.
weird.
It was like my mom, my sister, and my half sister. My half sister's like, "Well, you're going to have an aneurysm." Mom had an aneurysm. My sister had an aneurysm. I'm like, I heal people, and they're all really left brain people. So when you overthink,
Right.
the anxiety is left brain. Depression
Exactly.
is left brain.
Right.
So going back to the tones, that's right brain. I don't use words. That
Yes.
switches to the left brain. And I remember like I had TMJ, which is like that tooth, and I sat and I
Right.
worked on that. I had a toothache and I worked all day with working out crystals. So
Right.
if you clear out or you acknowledge or you'll sweat it out, you'll smell it out, you'll do whatever the toxic energy that are going
Right.
on, your body will release it. You know, like people are like, ever since the diabetes, they're like, oh, when I went to the casino, it's like, oh, she's getting skinnier. I'm watching my diet now.
Yeah.
I'm clearing out whatever these powerlessnesses of diabetes is.
Right.
As far as getting back my energy being balanced with these people playing their mind games or their greed or whatever it is that
Yeah.
is going on. And so now I'm back to myself again. The tones are stronger.
Yes.
I got to hit some tones because I could feel like stuff surfacing with people,
Yes.
and so
I'm
now,
ready.
okay. I have a feeling this one's going to be a high pitch one. I felt like
I heard two people.
You heard two people.
I heard two people.
What did you hear?
Both sopranos. Two people.
Oh,
Tony.
you're talking about through me.
Yes, through you.
Okay.
Two people. I heard two. And through you. That's what I heard.
I'm hearing people's energy screaming, which is good. Because that's all that, because I was brought up, I was not allowed to feel. I was not allowed to express. I was not allowed to do any of that stuff. And so it's a lot of training to get back into that heart. And I remember like I predicted a couple of people's heart attacks.
Oh wow.
Where men's heart attacks are different than women's. But I was at Thanksgiving at a family that I grew up with next door, and the mother's brother was visiting from Ireland. And so when I was eating my Thanksgiving dinner, it's like, well, what do you get about his heart? And I'm going, oh, I'm getting a heart attack. And then he ended up having a quadruple bypass.
Wow.
So your body will pick up those energies that are going on.
Exactly.
you know.
Mine are all in my teeth. That's, to me,
That's communication.
I have major work to be done in my teeth. That is my last fear to face.
Well, and
to me, that's what it is.
Communications. What were you not expressing? And those are the things I worked on my teeth.
Yeah.
Even I'm not in pain with my teeth, but our body will, the tone will be changed,
Right.
or the speaking will be whatever is going on.
Right. See, I'm just getting my things voiced now.
Yeah,
But
vocalize.
in order for me, and this is like a challenge I'm facing for myself, in order for me to be able to visit my kids in Florida, I don't want to have a toothache. I don't want to have tooth pain. I don't want to have any issues.
Right.
So I want to get all that done. So, and that's like, okay, I can't go. And I haven't seen the twins for a long time since they moved to Florida. So it's tough when your great kids don't live close. But those are the things. And there's certain things like, of course, yeah, there's something I want to say, like, why'd you move? I know why he moved. He moved to better his family, to better the life for his family. And I understand that. But there's another part of me that says, well, you promised you'd never leave if you ever made me a grandmother. So, it's like you get stuck in these catch-22 type things. So,
well, in the middle of the night, I'll have like I'm having trouble breathing. And it's like, whether it's stuff with my daughter,
yeah,
whatever it is that goes on, or I'm getting these little by little. They say it's a spiral where we don't just work on it once, it'll work on it more and more. So I still get like these images or these feelings or these emotions from different people that screwed me over. to the point where it like dissipates, where it's like it's not affecting me anymore, but it's still layers or spirals or whatever it is going on. And so it's not just one time. It depends on how much it's affected our aura.
Yep, you just let something go. I seen that belch.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, normally it's me that's belching. That's what happens. As you let go, you'll notice during our show, I'm constantly belching. It's like Marci will tone, something will come out, and that's it, I belch. But, if I'm doing bag of nuts, you don't hear me belch at all. And I'm still drinking coffee. It's the same thing. It's just I can't help it. That's a release. But think
it's bubbles and it's waves. And so, like when I was working on myself this morning, it's another layers of seeing these waves, or seeing these damned emotions, or seeing this gray water, or seeing whatever. It's like, okay, we're going to let this layer flow through.
Exactly.
As to what's been going on. And sometimes I'll get smells, and it'll last about a minute because it will have toxic smells. I worked on somebody in Spokane, and he smelled for like 2 days. So
sorry, belched again.
Again, detoxing. What?
I belched again.
All right, I'm going to do a little bit for you, Susan, on your throat.
Like I am Orion is what that last guy said.
What are you talking about?
The low tone you did.
Okay.
He said, I am Orion.
Oh, you're talking about the spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
I heard that.
I'm sure you did. Yay! They're all over the place. They're always talking. All right. Something just popped in you, Susan. Did anybody else feel it? Is anybody else feeling clearing?
That high pitch, it hit my lower back. Okay. Nikki, it hit her lower back. The high pitch just hit her lower back. That's awesome. That is really awesome. I mean, I'm not saying that every issue we have stems from your chakras. I'm saying that if we keep things balanced and cleansed, and keep working on ourselves, things will improve.
But we still have past lives. We have inner child. We have post-traumatic.
We have a lot of issues we haven't even tapped on.
I know. Well, those are other shows.
Past lives. Now that would be a good one.
Oh yeah, I've cleared out a lot of mine.
I remember some of my past lives. Only because I went through a past life type of meditation. Right. So yeah. Yes, I believe it will improve. Yeah, and it does. And that's what it is. Work with alignment. I just realized I'm on a delay. Oops.
I know. I was wondering about your time, Susan.
Yeah. So yeah, and when we do this through Restream, it is on a delay. Unfortunately, we didn't have a chance to really touch on any of the aura field. But that's
a whole other subject.
Yeah, that's all, because now you're dealing with what I deal with is the 7 layers outside your body. Right. So, and then you deal with little pinches on which side. Some are past, some are past issues, some are issues you're still dealing with, some are letting go. So right. Stuff. Yes.
That's a whole different thing.
So as far as fixing these, you want to deal with food, visualization, the sun. Believe it or not, vitamin D is really good. Color bathing. What's color bathing? Really very simple, guys. If you don't know what to do, take empty bottles of water, like anything in glass, put the dyes in them and make the chakra colors. Put them and charge them in the sun. Okay. And when you need them, you can bathe in color. Now you can do this with drinking water. So you can drink a little bit of that color. That's another good thing that does help you out. Sound is also a really, really good way to do it.
Colors, vibrations.
Yeah. Clothes, decor, coloring, everything. Vibrations. Yes. So those are really awesome things that you can do. Those are my suggestions. What are your suggestions as far as helping with the chakras?
Well, we're running out of time. It's already
I know.
almost my time. Those are we got so
We
many
got
different
1 minute
ways we
my
can
time.
what?
1 minute my time.
It's all good. Just
Yeah.
acknowledging, releasing sounds, colors.
Yep.
You
Chakra
know,
meditation. Yes. Yes. Chakra
rebalancing.
meditation.
Just spend 5 minutes each day, just rebooting yourself.
Yes.
You know, because our brains are not set up to multitask. They're not set up to do a whole bunch of stuff. And then our it's like we go on overload.
This
And we need
this
to rebalance.
this is all my chakra stuff. Okay. I had to put it. Oh my God, I had to put it in a book. So I'm not sure what we're doing next week, but we can talk about anything.
Wait for Susan's text as far as when she gets her
Yeah.
inspirations or words.
We could
or
do,
whatever.
I don't know, past lives, which is really, it would be really cool if we could find somebody that knows how to read somebody's past lives, but that would be more of an in-person thing, I think.
Well, I've done that.
Yeah, I haven't.
I have.
Ooh, I guess I know
I
what
do it
you're
all,
doing.
Susan. It's like the only thing I don't do is numerology.
I can bake it all. And evidently I eat it too. So anyways.
And a lot of times when we have certain situations, it correlates with whatever our past life is.
Yeah.
And so we have to work through it.
This was definitely interesting. Play back to take notes. Good. I know I was talking fast, but we only got an hour, and unfortunately, time is up.
Well, I hope this all helped everybody. I'm burping again. I don't know if I'm burping because everybody else is burping. But
it could be. It could be. Releasing out. So don't forget, guys, like, subscribe, and follow to the Rift Nation Network. We are on YouTube. We are on, YouTube, Twitch, Restream. Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. Facebook, also Spotify. Some of the shows I do download to Spotify. I have to upload and download those, or download and upload. Yeah, that way. Anyways, I have to do that, and then you will find them on Spotify Radio or Spotify for podcasters.
All right,
so,
Susan,
right.
I need to go.
Okay. All right. Peace. Peace, guys.
See you guys next week.
Yes, you will. Peace out, and the end is there.